break and I tried to take the liberty to get my plan together. So here's my plan, and I'm gonna now try to get the fertilizer in here. Actually, I think I have to do this because of what I'm going to be using, and then I'm going to try to pop these pods in so that I can go and cook dinner. Alright, so that came in right where I think it needs to be, and I'm actually, it said not to fill above that line, so I'm actually just not going to fill that. It is very, very close to the line, so I'm going to leave the rest of the water out, and the fertilizer to me is a little, that's close enough. Alright, so I have a couple of the pods ready, so let's go ahead and start. And I'm going to start just based off of what hits my hands first. So some of the seeds that I'm going to be starting, this is hyssop. This is an old one, so I'm really curious about the germination. This is from 2020. So I'm hoping that the hydroponics will give me a good shot of germination on this. So I'm going to put a few seeds in here, and we're going to see what I get. So these seeds are tiny. Let's get that. Ooh, I think I'm going to take that out because I can't exactly get to that hole. Alright, I think I got it. And the hyssop is going right there. Alright, so next one hitting my hand is a red giant mustard. Like that. And those seeds, of course, are extremely tiny as well, as are most brassicas. Come on, I'm trying not to open it. I'm hoping that it'll just slide, but that's not working. Open it up a little more. See if I can just get a few seeds. Ooh, open the floodgates. A few seeds to just roll that way. I have them. I have 2 seeds, but I have a bunch in my hand, so I'm going to have to put some seeds back. And this in this little tiny hole. And again, the hole is very, very small. Yeah. Alright, so the I'm going to say this was just that fast. The red giant mustard. So the red mustards are going right here. And yes, I am going to use all of the spaces. And I know some of you are going, oh no, don't do that. You don't want to put all of them in there. And I have a reason. I want to not just grow in this. I want to use this as a seed starting station. So I'm doing that with the plan in mind and on paper of the pods that I want to move. So I went and did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I have my my chart listed for what's going to stay, which is 1, 5, 3, 10, 8, 12, and then move 2, 4, 6, 7, 11, 9. So that is my goal, and that's why I'm actually going to put these mustards back before I make a mess. But that's my goal, and that's why I'm actually going to plant in every hole. Alright, so seed starting station as well as hydroponics station to just growing. Alright, so ooh, here's my cloth that's almost dry. Wipe that off right quick. Really dry, but it still got a little moisture. Alright, this is the bright light Swiss chard. Let's get in there and grab a few out of there. I'm actually going to do 2 spots for the Swiss chard, and I'm going to put 2 seeds in each pod. Right up against the top. The seeds are kind of big, and that hole isn't. Now that hole is rather small, so this seed is actually right at the top. I'm actually only going to put 1 in that one and 2 in the other. You know what? I will see. Let's see. You know, a chart is probably going to come up pretty nicely, so I'm going to pull that second seed out of there. I want to pull the smaller one out. So I'm going to use the 2 larger seeds and see if I can get those to germinate. And then I'm going to put the 2 smaller ones back. So let's put this in here, goes there, this in here, and that goes there. Alright, let's put these 2 chards back. Now, the next one I'm hitting is a Siberian kale. These seeds are tiny as well. Again, as brassicas are. So, also going to get 2 of those seeds. And I'm doing 1 Siberian kale. Seed in there. Oh, I just dropped that, and there is 0 chance of me finding that. I cannot see that well in here. I have dark floors, so let's grab another seed. Kale. There is my holder, and that is going right there, which is number 10. All right, this next up is Motherland okra. So of course you're probably going, okra? You want to put okra in here? Yes, but I have 0 thought to leave it in here, of course, because okra is going to get large. So the goal is to start it here and then over. So let's go ahead and grab a seed. And okra seeds are a good size seed. Nice good size green seed. And I'm only gonna put, and they usually sprout pretty good, and they have like a little, you know, almost like looks like a little tassel, so to speak. So I'm only going to get 1 and go with that. I'm not worried really about that okra germinating. So these are brand new seeds, so that's another reason why I'm not really concerned about that okra germinating. So let's go, and I'm going to put that. Let's see, this is Motherland. She goes. Ooh, did I not put her on here? Oh my goodness. I didn't put her on here. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to put her back because I've already written it out. I'm gonna stick with that. So let's put her to the side. And let's get another one. California. Next one is a California Wonder Pepper. I just double checked, and of course she is on there. feel like it's all stuck in one section or something. Okay, there we go. Finally. So, let's put back several. But I'm going to put 2 in there. Alright, stick that in. California pepper going in slot number 7. That, but I can see it. Did it drop 2? No, that is fertilizer. Alright, that's that. We have a Purple Beauty bell pepper. Okay. Grab the seed. Chew out of this one. Alright, perfect. Chew California pepper. No, Purple Bell. Smash the box over. That's fine. That California pepper, that Purple Bell goes here. It's in one of the slots I plan to leave. Okay. Then I have Napa, Nichahili Napa cabbage. And again, little brassica seeds, so they're going to be tiny. Try to get a couple of seeds out of there. And way too many came out. Try to put all back except 2. That's corn. Water, of course. Forgot I had this sitting in water. So let's get this in there. I feel like I heard that drop, but I have 1. Let's get that in. And that was the Napa cabbage. That goes in 12. Alright, next up on our list. And it's going to be Savoy cabbage. Alright, and I have 1 slot for Savoy. That is going to be slot number 8. That. Maybe I should have been sitting down so I could just get these. I'm going to try to replace that one. I don't want to really lose the time with the Savoy. Alright, so replace that. Get one of these. And that Savoy goes right here. Slot number 8. Then my next one is mullein, and this is common mullein, and I'm actually going to do 2 slots of common mullein. One of them is staying, the other one is going to be moved. And these are so tiny. Good grief. They are extremely tiny. They're smaller than the mustard seed. Really, in all honesty, they are tiny. this to the side. Let me grab the crumbs. So I need 2 watermelon. So, oh my goodness. So I have more in my hand than just 2. And I'm gonna pray those are in there. Alright, and then let's do the other one. I think I put 2 in that first one, and I think I might have 4 in my hand right here. Am I gonna not try to put them in? I'm gonna put 3 in that one. I think 3 in this other one. Am I gonna not try to do that? No, I'm not. If they all come up, I'm gonna move this mother and put it outside. That's what's gonna happen with her. So she is going to go in slots number 11 and 9. Okay. All right, we have 1 slot left, and that is Tiny Tim Dwarf Tomato. And that one is going into a slot to stay. All right, so let's get us some tomato seeds. All right, 2 came in my hand. And I'm going to get myself 2. And I look like I have 3 of the little oh, hold on. Am I short? Oh my gosh, did I double up? There's still no more in here. Let's see if I missed one somewhere, guys. Oh my gosh, I have no more. Are we serious right now? Let me take these glasses off so I can see better. Make sure I didn't double up somewhere. No, I think I'm shorted. Oh my gosh. I was shorted one. And it's the Tiny Tim that I wanted to stay. Oh, okay, that's frustrating. So let's put this back. The Tiny Tim is not going to get planted. All right, Mufka, that's not a good look. But you know, QA has gone down the tank in recent years. So, yeah, I don't have enough pod holders. Wow. Okay. Well, it's all in here. I think I probably need to make sure these are seated. So let me do that. And all right. All right. And that is that. My system, I believe I have to hit it and then it'll be on because it's still blinking right now, and I have these other little things, like another pack. Let me see what's in here. Maybe they noticed it somehow. Nope. So these look like little covers to go over them, so the humidity domes. This, I guess, is to close the system. And then this is labels. That's cool. So little labels. So I guess I put these labels across. Okay, I am finally back to finish up, and look what I found, guys. I put it in this little container over here. Yeah. Oh, it's been a long day. All right, so let me get my little Tiny Tim tomato seeds back out and finish this off. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. Alright, so I'm only going to use 2 seeds, so I'm going to put the extras back in the container and get these 2 little seeds in the pod. Alright, and then get this pod and stick it over here. So yeah, I really thought that Muffa had miscounted and it was me the whole time. Okay, so I think all I have to do now, the instructions didn't really tell me, and this is my first unit, so I'm winging it here. So I think all I have to do now is put the these little stickers on the rings. Ooh, yeah, that was not a good idea. That's not how I should do this at all. Because I just dropped. Thankfully, they just kind of fell over, but I just dropped them. All right, so I'm not gonna hold you guys for this part of it. Pretty much ended here, but this is it. I have these stickers to put on the pods, and then I have these stickers that I have already written out to put on the I guess right up under the plants. So let's see, maybe I can do 1 or 2 of them. See if I can do that successfully. Okay, yeah, and then I put the stickers. I guess I put the stickers right up under there. You can put all of them right up under there. That wasn't a great idea, was it? I need to go beside for this last one. And get back to my book. So right. And we had and you know I'm tired when I am not, oh that's not good. So, you know I'm tired when I am not fussing over how straight the stickers are. Because I am a bit OCD-ish when it comes to it being straight. But I am definitely tired. So I'll finish putting this on, and then these little humidity domes go on. So I'll be doing this, right? And that'll be it. So I want to see now. Turn this on. Okay. There we are. Let there be light. Yeah. Let's see how well you can see that. Alright, you can see it pretty well. I have a hydroponic system, guys. Isn't that awesome? So I know I'm gonna have to move this down because the light is supposed to be close to the plants at this point. So I'd be moving it down to try to ensure that they get the most light possible. Okay. Very cool, very cool. So, if they want to hang around, just hang around with me. And we'll finish this off. We'll get us a completed system here. I know it kind of sucks when I'm saying, hey, you can go. Most people want to see a completion and make sure I do it. So let's do it. Let's finish this, guys. Lord knows it's taking me long enough to get it done. I got this system back in December, I think it was. It is the end of January and I'm just getting it set up, which is very sad. But, you know, life be life. It is what it is. It's there now. That's what matters, right? I got it done. My fat fingers out of the way. Okay. This is the piece that I wish that I had. And I wish that I didn't have this in my way at all. And yeah, but I wish this wasn't in my way at all so that I could see. And actually, I need to take these glasses off so I could see a little better. Oops. First casualty. It's 4. Well, they only gave me 12, so let's put this back together. Roll it back. Alright. Be a little more gentle. These off. Almost there, guys. Yeah, as you can probably tell, it's a little late. I think it's like 10 o'clock or so. So I'm definitely tired at this point. It's been a long day. Alright, we got him. Let's get these plants named, labeled. There, guys. Almost there. The Siberian kale there. Rolling right here. And that is actually it. So I have no more of the little labels, but I have some of the planting labels left. So just to recap, we have Tiny Tim, Tiny Tim, Bright Light Swiss Chard, Tiny Tim Tomato, Bright Light Swiss Chard, Bright Light Swiss Chard, Red Mustard, and I still not put those on. Ooh, what did I just do? I think I may have just turned this from like vegetable to, what is it, flowers. Or what was it, flowers or fruit, I think it said. So actually I see the blue, so I have it on veggie. because it's 3 colors, blue, red, and white for veggie. So let me look at what it says. I have it on veg and pump, so that's actually where it's supposed to be because these are veggies. All right, so that's actually it. This is our Mufka, our 12-pod system. And again, I have this designed, I'm using them all because I have it designed where I'm going to be letting some plants stay and some leave. So my design is I'm going to let 1, 5, and 3 stay, and then 6, what is it? No, yeah. And then 10, 8, and 12 stay, and that's it.